Greetings everybody, John Tar here with a guide for Nightfall Week 3 Exodus Crash. I'm going to cover all of the challenges and everything you need to know and some other tips and tricks for how to easily complete this week's Nightfall. So the first big tip that took me a failed attempt to realize is you need to shoot all of these anomalies. They look very similar to the data lattices that are normally scattered around the planet that you would otherwise skip, and each one extends the clock by 30 seconds. At the very start, have one person be responsible for finding all the data lattices, finding all the anomalies, while the other two push forward and collect all of the arc pulses. Anomaly Detected will flash on the left side if you are within, I'd say like roughly 10 seconds of sprinting to an anomaly. The radius is fairly large. And the anomalies are in fixed locations, and they're frequently hidden in locations you would never actually look at while racing forward to complete the mission. The opening area has a ton of anomalies, and there are a bunch of anomalies in this dark platforming room leading to the final boss. And in this zone, you don't really need to split into two teams, just have everybody be looking for them and shooting them as quickly as they see them. Next tip is just kill these pikes at the start. It may feel like, or your gut will be, okay, just get on your speeder and go right past these guys, but they are a huge pain in the ass and will kill you very quickly. Also, I would highly recommend using the Risk Runner. If you have this weapon and can upgrade it, it is an exotic SMG and it's got this arc conductor that increases weapon power when you take arc damage, and also when arc conductor is active, shots fired have a chance to become chain lightning and return ammo, and in some situations it'll result in an infinite ammo supply and an endless clip, and you can just hold down the trigger for extended periods of time because the enemies you'll be facing during this Nightfall, a lot of them have are using arc damage. So for the challenges, there are no energy burns this week. The extra challenge that they throw at you, the first one is attrition. Health and shield regeneration is significantly impaired, and enemies that you kill may create wells of light. And one thing we were kind of struggling with was actually ammo, and we kind of hypothesized that frequently enemies, instead of dropping ammo, will drop wells of light. And these restore your health and charge your super. And if you have a warlock on your team, make sure that they're using the health regenerating class ability and not the damage increasing class ability. That will help a lot. Also, the second bonus challenge is the time warp anomalies. We talked about these already. So for the challenges for the mission, the ones that get you extra coins and all that, first one is Speed of Dark. Complete the Nightfall with at least 5 minutes remaining. We got to the final boss with about 12 minutes remaining, and that was more than enough time to kill the boss and complete this challenge. The Unbroken challenge. This one is worded very confusingly. It says complete the Nightfall with fewer than 3 deaths. Now this challenge is for each individual. This is not a team challenge, meaning you can have one person that doesn't die at all and the other 2 players die repeatedly and have that one person complete the challenge. So the easiest way to do this is just designate one person to be the Unbroken for that match, and then have the other 2 be the guinea pigs that run around and get killed. And finally, the last challenge is called Faster Than Lightning. As a fire team, defeat 9 Shanks with melee attacks before defeating Thavix, the final boss. It's important to note that any Shank can be killed with a melee to complete this, not only Shanks during the final boss fight. And there are plenty of Shanks scattered throughout the entire mission leading up to the final boss fight. This one, all 3 of these challenges kind of work against each other. So obviously, if you want to complete these bonus challenges, probably not going to get them all on one run. And some final tips for the final boss. Again, we had about 12 minutes remaining at the start of the fight to complete the Nightfall challenge to do it with 5 minutes remaining. Now is more than enough time. And then this clip here from Red Idzed shows an amazing way that I learned of after completing all these challenges to end this fight instantly. After Thavix goes invisible, he's going to climb around the outside wall of the arena. If you shoot him while he is climbing, he will fall to his death, dying instantly. Well, almost instantly. It looks like it takes a couple seconds for the game to actually trigger and realize that, oh, the final boss is dead, and you're just going to cut right to the chase and just get this done. So if you can see him, and whether or not, so this clip was taken from a strike, not from a Nightfall. So I haven't tested this yet, but if you're struggling, I would go ahead and try this. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out, and be sure to subscribe for next week's Nightfall video. And I got a bunch of other stuff for Destiny that I'm working on right now. Kind of keeping this close to the vest. Anyway, thanks for watching, and game on.